Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel. And it is FA Cup weekend. And I thought, well, because it's FA Cup weekend, I thought we'll start with probably the game of the tournament so far. It is Manchester City against Arsenal, the two title contenders in the Premier League this season, going head to foot for the Premier League title. These two have been battling it out all season, and they've taken their rivalry to one side from the Premier League, but now they meet in the FA Cup. And this isn't a game just about obviously getting through to the next round. This is a game psychologically, it can give you a very good advantage going into the final couple of games for the season. Now, we all know that the sort of the title run-ins won't happen until sort of late April. But it is a big game, this one. It is a big game. Big up to everyone in the chat. I really do appreciate everyone tuning in. Remember to hit that like button. Do hit that subscribe button as well. And also, hit the notifications bell so that you know every upload that comes on to the channel. And also, there is a wee $sign if you want to leave a super chat. But as I say, not necessary at all. So it's entirely up to you. I just appreciate everyone who tunes in. And I have set myself some big targets this year to get to at least 2.5k. That is the early sort of target. If we can get there, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And then obviously the next next stage would obviously be on to that magic 3k. But we shall see. Anyway, let us say hello to a few of you, because there are a few of you in here. Sebastian is on. Good evening, Sebastian. Hope you are well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hello, Rennie. I am very well, my friend. I hope you are good as well. Evening, James. Hope you're good. Hey, James, did you get my email? I sent you an email. Chris from Leicester Tie Dye kindly gave me your email address to contact you. So do let me know. Do let me know if you get that email. It's basically just about Merseyside Derby and all of that. Hit the likes and subscribe, as James says. Yep. Can't wait for Teddy to come to Leicester. Yes, I believe he is coming to Leicester, isn't he? I think you've been crying out for a right winger, although a left footer on a right wing. Interesting. We'll wait and see if that obviously happens. Obviously, Leicester are away to Walsall tomorrow. That will not be an easy game, actually. Walsall going pretty well in League One, so we will see where that will go. I'm going for 3-2 Arsenal FA Cup magic. Interesting, Sebastian. Very interesting. I did get your email. I sent you an email back. Thank you, James. I just haven't had a chance to get back to it, but I will certainly get back to it. So thank you very much. I do appreciate it. So let us check the two lineups, because they're pretty strong. They're pretty strong considering it is the FA Cup. So the starting 11s are Manchester City are as follows: Ortega in goal, Lewis, Stones, Akonji, and Ake as the back four. Then you have Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan, obviously as captain, and then Grealish, Mahrez, and Holland. For Arsenal, we have Turner in goal, Tomiyasu, Holding, Gabriel Tierney, Xhaka, Partey, Vieira. A debut for the new man, Leandro Trossard, Bukayo Saka, and Eddie Nketiah. The subs are going across the bottom of your screen as well. For Manchester City, Ederson, Walker, Laporte, Ruben Diaz, Calvin Phillips, Cancelo, Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, and Palmer. For Arsenal, Ramsdale, White, Zinchenko, Saliba, the new boy Kiwior, another new boy in the Arsenal ranks, Lokonga, Odegaard, Marquinhos, and Martinelli. So I've got to say, these two teams are very strong. When you look at them both, they're very strong. And I have to say as well that it is a very strong lineup from both teams. In fact, obviously, Mahrez, Grealish, Holland, that's obviously something to look forward to. But then again, Leandro Trossard always gives Premier League defences a bit of a headache as well. So that is a very good lineup, I think. Very good lineup from both of these teams. Anyway. Left foot be as a right winger, yes, indeed. Inverted wingers on both sides for Leicester now. Yes, I did see that. Good evening, Nate. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. Nate says, hopefully we can get another signing in. Yeah, do you know what? It's deadline day on Tuesday. So yeah, maybe. I'm surprised Holland is starting tonight. I am a little bit. I'm surprised he is, and I am surprised that Alvarez is on the bench. I thought Alvarez might have potentially started, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see anyway. Yeah, Rob Holding against Holland is going to be an interesting battle, I would have to say. Definitely. Fabio Vieira and Trossard ballers, they certainly are. I'm a big fan of Leandro Trossard. And Vieira is not too bad either, I've got to say as well. I'm pretty excited for Tete, me too. Tomorrow medical, that's good news. Fabio Vieira was really good for FC Porto in the last season. He certainly was. He certainly was indeed. I'm very interested to see how Trossard fits in at Arsenal. Decent signing for them. I agree. I think it's a very good signing. And I think it's more competition on the left-hand side, and it could well be the signing that probably gets them to potentially win in the league. He is that good. He is that good. I am very, very surprised that he has stayed at Brighton for a wee bit. But this is going to be very, very interesting as well. Erling Haaland, 22 goals and 14 home appearances this season. So he knows where the back of the net is. Let's just say that. I hope you're well too. Yes, I am very well, Nate. Thank you very much as well. Big up Niall Kane as well in the house. Hope you are well. Rennie, we haven't made any transfers apart from Cody Gakpo in January. That is it so far. I think it'll be more outgoings than incomings, I'm afraid to say that. So, yeah. But let's talk about Arsenal, because the surprise package, you'd have to say, in terms of sort of going for the league. I don't think anyone probably expected them to go for the league. But when you look at Arsenal, you have a very, very good coach in Arteta. You have a very, very good team. And actually, you have to be honest, Eddie Nketiah has surprised a lot of people. He's the one that's really stepped up to the plate. Everyone thought when Gabriel Jesus got injured, they thought, oh, no, what's going to happen to Arsenal? But Nketiah has been very, very good for Arsenal. Granit Xhaka has been terrific this season as well. Thomas Partey has been terrific this season. Odegaard as well. It really is very, very good to see. And I am very much looking forward to seeing what will happen tonight. City, I know they're second at the moment. I know they have had a wee bit of an indifferent spell. But City seem to be... This is sort of when City sort of get into their groove. And obviously these two will be meeting again on the 15th of February at the Emirates as well. I will be doing a watch along for that game as well. So just to let people know, that is on Amazon Prime, that one. As well. Oh, John, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, John Conway, with the €2 super chat. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Rennie saying 4-2 Arsenal. Yeah, get your predictions down in the chat. Get your predictions down in the chat. There is a poll as well. I meant to say at the start, there is a poll at the in the actual chat. Basically, if you think Manchester City or Arsenal win, or could it go to a replay? That would probably be the last thing both teams need. So yeah, get your predictions, and then I'll tell you mine. I will tell you my prediction as well. I thought Nketiah looked good at the end of last season. I think he might keep his spot when Jesus comes back. Yeah, absolutely. And on current form, I can't see why you would get Nketiah out of the team, because Nketiah he's a clutch player. Now, we all know clutch players, don't we? We know Dave Okorigi used to be a clutch player for Liverpool, always getting in the man for the big occasions, always the one that was sort of getting in last minute goals that you needed to, go in and basically win games of football. Nketiah has done that this season. Nketiah has really stepped up to the plate. And he got a double against Oxford United in the last round. Nketiah is in the form of his life, you'd have to say. Might not be everyone's cup of tea. But you look at Nketiah, and Nketiah is a very, very good striker. So I think he is coming up trumps. He definitely is coming up trumps. Anyway, Yasin Arai, I think I pronounced it right, travelled to England so Brighton gets an amazing player. There we go. That's the AIK player, is it? I believe, Sebastian. I have heard his name being mentioned from AIK for some reason. Well, I'm to Arsenal. I thought they were signing Yuri. No, to be honest, I don't see Yuri Tillemans leaving in the January transfer window, and I don't see him leaving before the summer at least. Maybe he might get a new contract. You never know. Um, they might be getting Caicedo. They seem to be still in for Caicedo, which I think would be a fantastic signing. I think it's another midfield player that they've been needing, and Caicedo was a very good player. I think he would probably go to Arsenal. It's whether or not like Newcastle could maybe go. I know Newcastle are saying Anthony Gordon. Yeah, James, how are you feeling about Anthony Gordon going to Newcastle? 40 million quid. I think you'll take that. I think you'll take that all day long. But yeah, Rennie, I think Yuri Tillemans will be staying now at Leicester. Let me just say that. A couple of seasons ago, they could have sacked Arteta, but you have to give their board for sticking with them. And look, yeah, exactly. That it's all about patience, isn't it? It's all about patience. Everyone was saying trust the process for Arsenal, but you look at Arsenal now, and you are seeing a very confident football team, and Arteta is definitely getting them his ideas across, and it's good to see. It's good to see because I felt. Obviously, like you obviously seen like the Amazon documentary, and a lot of people were sort of given a little bit of like stick to Arteta, like he couldn't handle it or anything like that. I think he's done really, really well. I think he has done really, really well. Nate is going 3-2 to Arsenal. James Dunlop is going for 2-1 Manchester City. Stephen Owens is 3-2 Arsenal in extra time. Interesting. John Conway's gone 2-1 to Manchester City. Shane O'Donnell's gone 3-2 Man City. It'll be a good game. There we go. Their board credit, I was meant to say. I know what you meant. I know what you meant to say. Don't not worry about that. The game will go to extra time if it's a draw. I did see that, actually. I did actually see that. Yeah. I wouldn't be too surprised if it does go to extra time as well. Why Man City are happy to Jesus and Ukraine player. Yes, Zinchenko is. Zinchenko has been a breath of fresh air. It's nice to see Kieran Tierney, though. Let me just say that. It's nice to see Kieran Tierney back in the team. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Yes, Zinchenko. Zinchenko. Best move for us. We need the money to invest in attacking options we badly need. Just need that deal to go through. Same with the appointment of Deitch as soon as possible. Yeah. I think Sean Deitch is the most sensible option that Everton have gone for by that board. I have to say, I think it's very, very sensible decision. Yeah, Nate, thanks. And Philip Bidwell is going for 2-1 Manchester City. My prediction, I am going 2-1 Man City. Now, I think if it was at the Emirates, I think I would probably be back sort of an Arsenal win. But just because it's obviously at the Etihad, I think it could be a very, very interesting game. Yeah, Dwight McNeil won't be happy. Yes, he certainly won't be. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, City, obviously, the main man is Holland, you'd have to say. But recently, Grealish is, doing well. Mahrez has definitely come up trumps this season, I think. I mean, you've got two good players on the other side as well. Like obviously Saka on the right hand side for Arsenal, and Mahrez on the right for Manchester City. Rodri, very good central defensive midfielder. De Bruyne, brilliant. Defensively though, I think City have been a little bit suspect this season. I think because they've had to adjust their play, I think they are conceding more goals. And I think that they are having to play with a number 9, and I think it's getting them through games for sure. But they're still irresistible. They're still the good Manchester City side. Are they looking at the Champions League this season? Well, I think they might be. But if Arsenal were to win tonight, it would give them a huge psychological advantage going into the game against Manchester City at the Emirates on the 15th of February. And also, it would also give them a bit of a psychological edge as well. So, yeah, but I've just got a feeling City will just scrape through tonight. So I'm going to say 2-1 win to Manchester City, I said, yeah. I agree. For once, this appointment makes a lot of sense. Still waiting for an official announcement. Not been announced yet. Interesting. Making you wait. I bet that Everton make an announcement during this game. I bet they make an announcement during this game, but we'll obviously wait and see. Good evening, Nicola, as well. Hope you are good. I hope you are well. Yeah, is Skriniar going? Is that is the rumor going through Italian football at the moment? Is Skriniar potentially leaving Inter Milan? Do I think Holland will break the record for goals in the season? So, what was the record? 34. He is 8 away. I think he could. I think he could. If he stays fit, of course. I think he definitely could. Yeah, I think he will. I think he will do it. 2-1 City. We are signing like Victor and Tete. Yep, I did see that. Last time these two sides faced each other in the FA Cup was the semi-final in 2020, where Arsenal won 2-0. Arteta just took over that season. Yeah, they won that game as well. Was it 2-1? Oh no, it was 2-0. Sorry, 2-0. And they also went on to win the cup because they beat Chelsea 2-1. They beat Chelsea 2-1. Transfer will call City problems tonight. I think he will. Yeah, definitely. Did you see the Unahi to Marseille transfer? Has that gone through? Interesting. I thought he was potentially going to be coming to the Premier League. Maybe next season. But Unahi is a very good player. Very good player from the World Cup as well. So definitely. Skriniar were 99% leave. Yes, I think so. I think he will as well. Manchester City 2, Arsenal 1, says Red Zep. Hello, Red Zep. Hope you are well. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. We might win the FA Cup again. Well, you've got to pass Walsall tomorrow. And guys, if you have obviously just came in, please do leave a like on the video. It does help the algorithm. Say that again. It does help the algorithm. And also do hit that subscribe button because I am trying to get this channel to grow even more as much as I can. So hit that subscribe button and also hit that notifications bell, as I have said as well. Hit the like, hit the share, and come and enjoy this game with me. Absolutely, indeed. Yeah, Fabrizio announced it. Interesting. So is it PSG he's going to? Because there is a lot of talk apparently about PSG potentially taking Skriniar. I think that'd be a good move for him. If it would be, but yeah, we'll obviously need to wait and see for that one, Nicola. I'm not so sure if he will go to PSG or not, but yeah. This has got the makings of a good game, I think. I think it'll be a very, very good game, fast-flowing game. Arsenal might have a lot of the ball. I think that's going to probably be the case. I think Arsenal will have a lot of the ball. But if you're a Man City supporter, you should be looking forward to this game because there's a chance to sort of get that psychological boost. And we'll obviously wait and see. Skriniar, Marquinhos, Sergio Ramos would be a good defence. It certainly would be. It'd be an old defence, I would say that, but yeah, it would be a good defence. It would be a very, very good defence, Sebastian. Absolutely would be. Definitely would be. So we are about 12 minutes away from kickoff, so we're nearly getting there as well. Yeah, so talk about some of the other games that are on tomorrow. Accrington Stanley against Leeds United. That is going to be a very, very interesting game, to say the very, very least. And actually, guys, if you did watch my FA Cup stream with Dan, Turf Moor House TV, you will have seen that I actually made a bit of a boo-boo and I said Fleetwood Mac instead of Fleetwood Town. Easy mistake to make, apparently. Easy mistake to make. James, I'm guessing Liverpool are not planning to sign anyone for the January transfer window shuts. Mate who's a red is getting fully stressed out on not signing any midfielders. Yeah, I think so. I am getting a little bit annoyed, James. I've got to be honest. The latest name is Sander Berger from Sheffield United. He seems to be getting linked recently. Could be an interesting one if that happens. I'm talking about Unai to Marseille, but Skriniar to PSG seems like it will happen. Yeah, Unai to Marseille is a very good move. It's a very good move. as I said to you before, I thought he was going to be coming into the Premier League. I'm very, very convinced. See you, Douglas. Can't wait for 30 minutes tomorrow. I'm going to watch Sky Sports. No problem, Rennie. Thank you. Let's get McKennie. Well, they are looking like a loan with an option to buy, potentially. I'm not sure if Juventus want that. I wonder if they just want a permanent deal. It's an interesting signing if they do get them. Anyway, our best chance of a trophy this season is to retain the FA Cup, but I'm not confident we will. No, I'm not either, Philip, to be honest, and especially with Brighton on Sunday. Not an easy game at all. Not an easy game at all. Liverpool still dealing with injuries. Yeah, Van Dijk, Diaz, Jota, a few more actually. Firmino. There's a few injuries that we are dealing with at the moment. PSG, I don't know what they need because the team is so good. Yeah, definitely. Hello from anti-Swissland. Hello. I hope you are well. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. Berger's a decent player, but don't think he's a Klopp-type player. We'll see what happens. Yeah. A bit of a strange move would have to be said. A bit of a strange move. So, I'm going to ask you all a question now. Who do you think is going to win the league? Because Arsenal, every single time they've been given sort of a hurdle to sort of pass, they do it. But they keep getting written off by pundits alike. They do get... unless you're Jamie Carragher, because Jamie Carragher has actually said that he thinks that Arsenal could win the league. If they beat City on the 15th of February, I would not back against them. I would not back against them to win it. And let's be honest, I think Arsenal have been fantastic this season. I really, really do. As well. 4-2 Man City, yep. I'm happy that AIK sent out talent so we can grow even more. Yep. Stephen Owens says City. Lovely Hellison. Hello, Hella. Hope you are good. Yeah, Man United got Reading tomorrow. Let's be honest, you should probably be able to rest a few for that game. Reading's away form is absolutely dreadful. So yeah, I think Manchester United should be comfortable winners in that one. Let's be honest. I think they should. John Conway said Manchester City. John Hand, hello. So sorry, I'm late. No problem. 4-2 Man City. I know what you meant. Sorry, 4 likes as I've just pressed the like button right now already. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I love Arsenal to win it, and I think they can. They've got to win against City at the Emirates. Agreed. They do have to win it, and they do have to win that game against City. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. Definitely. I think Arsenal will win. They've been playing great, and they've made great signings that fit. Yes. I think so. As well. If Arsenal beat City, they will win it. But if City win twice, Manchester City will win it, in my opinion. Arsenal have a tendency to bottle. They're playing Europe, so I'm not convinced they'll last the distance. Yeah, it's all about sort of balancing act for Arteta. Does he want to do well in the Europa League? Or does he want to basically just get out of the cups and then just focus on the Premier League? But then again, Arsenal fans would probably be wanting trophies. That's the thing. They did go to the League Cup. They did go to the League Cup pretty quickly as well. But they might fancy the chances tonight. I was using caps lock. No, do not worry at all. Roberto's in. Hello, Roberto. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Go over and check out Roberto Comps on YouTube. I hope you're good. And yeah, I don't know what to say about Juventus at the moment. It's not looking good for you guys. Happy birthday to your nephew, John Hand. Appreciate it very, very much. So what a sad time to be a Juve fan right now. Always got to back my boys, though. Yeah, it's a strange one. It's a very, very strange one. The two teams are in the tunnel now as well. So they'll be both coming out. They'll be both coming out shortly. But yeah, Juventus, it's a strange situation to be in. It's a very, very strange situation to be in. I I thought after what happened to you guys the first time, I thought nothing else was going to happen. Nothing else was going to happen. But after what's happened now, it's not great. It's not great. AC Milan right now need a backup goalkeeper badly. Yeah, Maignan is a big, big loss for them. Definitely is. Arsenal to win this one 2-1, I think. Interesting. When did the European League start up again? Are you done Champions League? Are you talking Europa League? And you talking Conference League? Next month, mate. Next month. Middle of February, I think it is. Middle of Feb. City, but Arsenal will, if Arsenal win at the Emirates and draw at the Etihad, in my opinion. That's good. That's interesting, Philip. That is very, very interesting. So we are just about 4 minutes away from kickoff. So we will be very, very close to kickoff. And obviously, as we all know, with these watch-alongs, I am likely to be, but obviously behind when I am watching it. So no spoilers in the chat. No spoilers in the chat. And also, we will see what happens. We will see what happens, indeed. If you haven't already, please sub. Please do so already. It's all completely free, guys, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. Let's get the numbers up. Absolutely. If Arsenal win tonight, they could end the season with a double. Yeah, they could. They could, Egyptian King. Hello, Egyptian King. Big up to you. Hope you are good. I still prefer Arsenal City. Hey, saying it, but I'm impressed with Arsenal. Happy for Odegaard's success too. He has been fabulous, Odegaard. I've been very, very impressed with him. And you'll be hoping that Norway in the Euro qualifiers, he can take that onto the football pitch for Norway. And obviously Holland as well. Tata Rosano in goal versus Son, Kane, Kulusevski's, Danjuma, Richarlison. Oh dear, sounds like disaster. Yes, I think it does. In my own opinion, I think the final score will be Arsenal 3, Manchester City 1. Interesting. I am still going to go 2-1 to Manchester City. I just think that they'll be too strong for Arsenal. But stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened, of course. So, Chelsea has signed Malo Gusto from Lyon. Here we go from Mr. Romano. Interesting. I have Arsenal as winners tonight 2-1. A lot of people going for Arsenal, actually. Is there a Salah transfer rumour out there? Yes, Nate. Apparently he might be going to PSG in the summer. I'm not sure 80 million would be enough to take him, though. I'm not sure 80 million would be enough to take him. I think we would be probably wanting to. I think we would probably be wanting probably at least closer towards 90, 100 maybe. But we'll obviously wait to be see. Yeah, 80 million it was. Roberto, if Salah went, I would take Chiesa. I would absolutely take Chiesa. He is a fantastic footballer on that right-hand side. I would 100% take him. 100% take him. As well. So we are just about to get underway. Hit the like, hit the share, hit that subscribe button, and come and join me as we watch this one. Manchester City against Arsenal in the FA Cup. Eddie and Kay has really impressed me this season. Dude has defo came into fill the void by Jesus and 100% nailed it. Yep. PSG, if you want Salah, just be nice. Put this kid called Mbappe. He was good in the World Cup. Sounds like a good talent. On your voting poll, I pressed Manchester City by mistake. I was trying to press Arsenal. Yeah. Interesting. So City are their usual 4-3-3, and imagine Arsenal are probably their 4-3-3 as well. Yes, they are. With obviously Trossard on the left-hand side, of course. Chiesa is not for sale according to the most reliable UV source. Not even 100 mil attempts to UV. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Statman Stubbs is in. Hello, Statman. Hope you are good. Yes, I did see that earlier. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate it. Please go and check out Statman Stubbs for more football content. But we are about to get underway. Arsenal are going to kick us off from right to left, it looks like. It looks like they're going to kick us off from right to left. And yes, big up Steve as well. Remember, guys, do hit that like button, do hit that subscribe button, do also hit that share button. Share it out to loads of people, and then they can come back in and come in and see. And as well, Salah went to PSG. That does mean Mbappe could leave PSG in the summer. Yeah, definitely. And then Statman is saying big up John Ladd. So Arsenal kick us off, and already Matt Turner has had a early touch. Matt Turner, of course, the American goalkeeper who was the #1 at the World Cup, and he's got the ball back now. Having a few early touches as the American goalkeeper, but that's a free kick to Arsenal as I think it was Gundogan that's fouled Thomas Partey there. I look forward to watching Trossard. I think he will be brilliant for Arsenal. Plus 25 million for player quality of his player is a steal. Certainly is. That's gone out for a goal kick as Partey was trying to find Saka there. Another player who's really impressed me this season, Saka. He just gets better and better and better and better. Better player. He is. Hella says, I'm behind you. Can't be helped, unfortunately. Can't be helped. Here's the first reels. Oh, and Holland. Oh, free kick to Arsenal. Holland has been penalised. He has been penalised. Martin Atkinson is the referee this evening. No, it's not. It's Paul Tierney that's the referee this evening. Yeah, to be fair, they were pulling both of their shirts. I mean, you can see Holland wanting a bit of a case, but that was 2 threes and half a dozen there. That was definitely. There's going to be a case of documentary being released on Prime on the 3rd of February. Thank you for that, Roberto. I'll keep an eye on that. Here's Ortega Moreno. There's the goalkeeper. Oh, helps if I put up the score, doesn't it? Helps if I put up the score. There we go. Manchester City 0, Arsenal 0. So Arsenal have a throw on this left-hand side. Kieran Tierney to take. We have played 2 minutes and 9 seconds. It is Manchester City 0, Arsenal 0. Here is Gabriel, another player who's really impressed this season at the back for Arsenal. Here is Tomiyasu. Plays it down towards Saka. Back to Tomiyasu. Now he plays it across towards Matt Turner. Now Partey. That's lovely play from Arsenal. Holding Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu again. Back to Matt Turner. Matt Turner has definitely had a few touches. And that's what happens when you play a bad ball like that. Holland, De Bruyne. Rodri, and that's high wide. Not very handsome. Not very handsome as well. Not very handsome. What time's your game at so I can sync my stream up? I'll tell you in a wee minute, Nate. I will tell you in a wee minute. Yeah, Rodri, I have a wee shot. I'm at 3 minutes 17 seconds. 3 minutes 17 seconds. Saka is dynamite. I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely. Tierney now downfield towards Nketiah, and Ake is going to get that back all the way back to Ortega in goal for City. And Ortega finds Gundogan. That's a good ball. And it plays out to Jack Grealish, who has had his critics, but recently he's been in amongst the goals, been in amongst the assists as well. He's not doing too badly as Jack Grealish. Here's Rodri now for Manchester City. Akonji now towards Rico Lewis, who is he's managing to keep Kyle Walker out of the team recently. Rico Lewis, he's done really well. The young right back. Holland up against Holding again, but Holding managed to get that one out there, right out of the way. Here is Trossard now to have a wee run at John Stones. Trossard. He's into the box. Trossard. Still Trossard. He's done magnificently. And here's Tomiyasu, saved by Ortega. Here is Tierney. Ball into the box. It's headed away. Partey. Xhaka. Arsenal definitely sort of growing into this game. Tierney. Tierney as well. Oh, good play by Rodri. But it goes back to Xhaka. Here is Trossard now. Here is Trossard. Ball into the box. Ake away. And he managed to get that away. But that was good play. Trossard in particular looking very dangerous. Arsenal still have it with Thomas Partey. Xhaka. Xhaka. Now Partey again. Arsenal playing some nice stuff at the moment. Here is Gabriel. Gabriel. That's a lovely ball if he could find Vieira, but he couldn't find it. Manchester City will get that back. Here is John Stones now to play it out. And here is a Akanji, and City will start an attack here as well. And it goes all the way back to Ortega in goal. And again, John Stones, he's been another fantastic defender this season as well. That's a bit of a loose pass from Ortega, but lucky for him, it'll be a goal kick. And it's, yeah, a good lively start. Good lively start from both sides. Lovely strike from Tomiyasu. The problem is it's just straight down Ortega's throat. 25 million for Trossard, definitely steal Egyptian. Yeah, definitely. That's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. As I do to follow Celtic now and again, it'll be great to see Tierney lift the Premier League trophy. Definitely. Thanks. Kick off you. Yeah. Something's going to be. Whoops, Daisy. Something's going to be happening behind the scenes. Rico ain't anywhere near close to Cancelo. Yeah. I know something definitely is happening. Oh, it's a City throw. So City have a throw here with Rico Lewis. That's a bit of a bad throw, that. And it's out of play for an Arsenal throw now. No, the Arsenal play is definitely nice on the eye. Favourite pizza? As long as you don't say pineapple sound. I like a good meat feast, to be honest, Roberto. I do like a good meat feast. I did have one earlier tonight. Turner now for Arsenal downfield. And Nketiah manages to head that on. Obviously no Odegaard for Arsenal tonight. He is on the bench, so a chance for Fabio Vieira to see what he can do. Good player, Fabio Vieira. Very good player. Last time I can remember watching Arsenal playing really attractive football was the 07-08 season. Arteta's got them playing some really good stuff. Certainly do. They certainly do. Here is Xhaka now for Arsenal. Oh, bad ball but to Nketiah, and it goes back all the way to Ortega in the City goal. So Arsenal had the first shot on goal with Tomiyasu. Here is Ortega now downfield trying to find Mahrez, but that's a good cut-off from Gabriel. And that'll be a throw to Manchester City. Pepperoni for Hella. Hello, Daz. I have got 2-1 Man City in this game. I've got 2-1 Manchester City. Daypan pizza size 18 inches, my favourite meat feast. Meat feast or a hot spicy pizza for me. Your defence is in trouble, and Nketiah in the room. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Here's Holland. Oh, well done, Turner. Still has a chance. He's tried the overhead, and Tomiyasu has managed to clear that away. Here is Kieran Tierney now for Arsenal. And then Nketiah, that's a lovely play. Going to be a free kick to Arsenal there. Lovely ball from Akanji. Again, it's that sort of battle between Holland and Holden, and Holland trying the overhead, and luckily for her Arsenal was that Tomiyasu was there to clear. Here is Trossard now against Rico Lewis. Here is John Stones back to Ortega. Here is Ortega for City. Rico Lewis. Here is Ortega again. That's gone straight back to Saka. Here's Partey now for Arsenal. Now Saka. Got a chance to have a run at Ake. Plays instead to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu plays it to Vieira. Vieira. Gabriel. Gabriel again. Tierney. Oh, it's a poor ball from Kieran Tierney. There's Rodri now to get it clear for City. It's a lovely ball to John Stones. Stones, Mahrez. It's out of play for a throw to City. 10 minutes gone. Man City 0, Arsenal 0. Fabio Vieira, any relation to Patrick Vieira? I don't think so, Philip. I don't think so. I would be amazed if he was, but I'm not sure if he is, to be honest with you. Not sure. Not sure at all. So City have a throw on the right-hand side with Rico Lewis now down the right-hand side. He plays it to Mahrez, but Arsenal get that away already. Here's Tomiyasu now for Arsenal. Here's Saka. Saka against Ake is going to be an interesting battle tonight. To be fair to Luke Shaw, he did have a bit of a torrid time marking Saka the other night as well when Arsenal played Manchester United. But Saka can do that to any defender. Ooh, that was a very important challenge from Stones there because Trossard could have got away. Trossard looks really hungry tonight. Looks really hungry as well. So here come Arsenal again. Rob Holding, Matt Turner. Turner again downfield trying to find Trossard. Headed away by John Stones. Rico Lewis. Conji. Here is Ortega. Ortega downfield. Trying to find Holland. Here is Gundogan now. 11 minutes have flown by in this game. Flown by. Daz is asking who my front three would be on Sunday. Here is Gundogan. Arsenal just letting him have space. Grealish. Turner gets the ball. And Turner able to start a counter-attack. He tries to find Saka. And Ketia is in fact. Okay. Grealish. De Bruyne. Grealish again. Plays it to Ake. Ake. Akonji. Stones. Front three on Sunday, Daz. I'm going to go Gakpo, Nunes, and Elliott. That'd be my front three. Hello, hey, Yugoslavia would win the World Cup. Hello. Hope you're good. Here is Ortega now for Holland. Holland again. That's a interesting ball. There's a head knock here, so there'll be a stoppage in play. I think it's is it Vieira that's down? Looks like Vieira. Yes, Vieira. I don't think Gundogan does too much wrong there. It's just a coming together. Ake's really surprised me. He didn't get into the team for a long time. I was on his way out of City, I remember. Yes, Chelsea it was. Well, who else doesn't end up at Chelsea these days, Hella? Let's be honest. Yeah, Ake was almost going to Chelsea. I remember that. I do remember that. Philip says mine too. Yeah, I just think Mo needs a rest. Free kick for Arsenal. Here's Saka with a snapshot. It's blocked. And there is Xhaka. Tomiyasu trying to play downfield. And that's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Arsenal playing some nice stuff. City's passing not really connecting at the moment. I'm sure they'll get that passing movement going eventually. But Arsenal have started I think the brighter of the two in this game. The league leaders definitely starting the brighter. Arsenal do like playing out from the back. And it's Gabriel now for Arsenal. That's all to be back to Matt Turner again. Just looking at people's tweets reacting to the commentary on ITV. Yeah, who is it? Is it Sam Matterface, is it? I'm guessing it's Sam Maher facing Lee Dixon. That's how we play for a throw to City. Yugoslavia would be pretty good at basketball too. Yes, they would be. They certainly would be. Ortega has the ball again. 15 minutes gone. Manchester City 0, Arsenal 0. Ortega does like to take a chance. Holland's down on the floor, but I don't think anyone's going to be given. High foot there. Is it offside given for Holland? It's an offside, I think. Yes, it is an offside. Holland offside, so it'll be a free kick to the Gunners, which Thomas Partey will take. Sam Maher facing Lee Dixon. Oh dear. Mars has got the ball there. Tierney has flattened Mahrez, but it'll be a throw to Arsenal. So here comes Kieran Tierney. Now to Gabriel. Hello, Crackerhead. Yeah, two teams are... Arsenal, I think, have started the brighter of the two. I did say City's sort of passing movement needs to get going a little bit. But yeah, so far I would say Arsenal are having the better of the two at the moment. Excommunication from the dugout, yeah, definitely. John, if someone puts a score in before obviously I react to it, then it's a spoiler. It's basically a spoiler. And yeah, I don't want any spoilers. Don't want any spoilers to spoil it for everybody. So that's why. Here is Rico Lewis now for Manchester City. Now to John Stones. Here is Mahrez now for Manchester City. Here's Akonji. Back to John Stones. John Stones again. No problem, Cracker. Thank you. Appreciate that. Guys, if you are new to the channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. I do appreciate it. That is going to be a free kick to Manchester City, and Jack Grealish is in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of pain. It was Tomiyasu, I think, was the challenge. Yeah, he felt the back of his leg, but he seems to be okay. He's talking to Paul Tierney. He is talking to Paul Tierney. Still remonstrating with the referee as Jack Grealish. So here is Ortega. Ortega still with the ball for Manchester City. Haven't we got City in the league soon? No, we don't have City till April. I'm pretty sure we don't have Arsenal till April as well, Daz. So it's a wee while. That's a lovely ball. That's just a little bit overhit. Vieira trying to get in front of Conji there. Finally reached 1K views. Well done, Nicola. Well done. Hello, Rich. Hope you're good. If City batter Arsenal tonight, then I could knock Arsenal's confidence in the league. Just looking at SPL fixtures this weekend, I'd be amazed if Celtic won a 9-0. Oh, 9-0 at Dundee United. I remember that. I do remember that, yeah. Holland trying to get away from Holden. That battle is going to be very, very interesting, that battle tonight. Holden against Holland. Here is Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City. Now Mahrez up against Tierney. Mahrez again. He likes to drift into the play, doesn't he? Here's John Stones now for Manchester City. 19 minutes have flown by. Still 0-0 at the moment. Tierney will get that away. Going to throw to Maybe a throw to Manchester City. Everyone just saying hello to each other in the chat as well. Here is Riyad Mahrez now with a throw for Manchester City. Here is Holland now. Mahrez. Rico Lewis. Plays it towards Okonji now for Manchester City. Okonji. Gundogan trying to find Holland, but that's going to go straight back into Matt Turner's hands. 20 minutes gone. Man City 0, Arsenal 0. Turner now downfield. That's good play from Tomiyasu, who has started the game very well. Now Saka's got a bit of space now. Here's Nketiah, Vieira. Now Trossard. He's got a chance. Trossard shoots. Saved by Ortega. Oh. Trossard is looking really dangerous on that left-hand side for the Gunners. Here's Thomas Partey now. Arsenal have started really, really well in this game. Here's Tierney. Now to Gabriel. Back to Rob Holding. Tomiyasu. Saka. We can have another run at Ake. Oh, Ake's done really well there. He has done really, really well. Here's Jack Grealish now for Man City. It's a good ball towards Holland. Again, Matt Turner into the crowd. That's what you want from your keeper. That's what you want for your keeper. Worried about Everton this season, says Rich. Yeah, 45 for Gordon sounds decent. It certainly does. Certainly does. So here is Ortega now with the ball for Manchester City. Ortega downfield. That's a good looking ball. Trying to find Holland again. He has found him. Here's Grealish now for Manchester City up against Tomiyasu. Grealish, still Jack Grealish. Oh, lovely block from Thomas Partey. And Nketiah trying to hold it up the play for Arsenal, but goes back to John Stones. Chaucer looks really dangerous tonight when he gets a bit of space. He certainly does, Stephen. Certainly does, mate. Certainly does. Here is Rico Lewis now for Manchester City. Ortega. Ortega again. Downfield again. Holding gets the better of Holland at the moment. Here's Turner. Oh, must be very confident on the ball with his feet. Matt Turner. That's going to be a throw to Arsenal, and Arteta gives a high five to Kieran Tierney. 23 minutes gone. Manchester City 0, Arsenal 0. Dush would be decent. I've seen a few podcasts with him and on. He knows what he's on about. Who's that? Oh, Deitch. Yeah, Deitch. So Kieran Tierney's got a throw on this left-hand side for Arsenal. He finds Gabriel. Now all the way back to Rob Holding. Oh, it's trying to find Saka, who will be flagged offside. City edging at possession, but in terms of shots, not an awful lot in it. Nope. Definitely not. So, free kick to City. It's downfield, trying to find Erling Haaland again. And here's Rodri now, trying to find Mahrez. That's a good ball. City could be in. Mahrez Mahrez blocked by Kieran Tierney. Here's Rico Lewis. De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes for the curler. Ooh, just wide. That was with his left foot as well to Kevin De Bruyne. Good effort there. I think it took a deflection, so I think it's going to be a corner. Yeah, I think it may have took a wee snick off Xhaka, I think it was. Possibly. No, I don't think a corner was given. I think a goal kick was given, but good effort from De Bruyne. Very good effort from De Bruyne. So 25 minutes gone. Man City 0, Arsenal 0. Here is Fabio Vieira now for the Gunners. Plays it to Trossard, the ever dangerous Trossard. Trossard now to Tierney. Trossard again. Trossard is playing very well tonight. Here's Tierney. Tierney. It's going to be a goal kick to Manchester City. If anything happens with like Arsenal down this left-hand side, give the ball to Trossard. He looks like he's the one that wants to make things happen. Does the Belgian? Makes things happen. Does Leandro Trossard? Here is Rico Lewis to take this throw for Man City, and it's gone out of play as Rodri plays out of play. Niall was in the chat earlier. I think Luca was in maybe earlier as well. Just obviously say hello. Here is Kieran Tierney now for Arsenal. Here's Kieran Tierney now with a throw downfield trying to find Nketiah. He does find Nketiah. He's done really well there. Xhaka now Partey all the way out to Saka, who can have a wee run at Ake if he wants. Here's Saka. Oh, he slipped. He slipped and it's gone towards Ake now for Manchester City. It's going to be a free kick to Manchester City. Hello, Anthony. Hope you're good. Big up, both teams playing well. Trust are playing okay. To be honest, Anthony, I would say that Arsenal have probably been the better side. Trossard is playing very well. Trossard actually looks very, very dangerous every time he gets on the ball. As well. Here's a Conji now for Manchester City. Mahrez. Rico Lewis downfield trying to find De Bruyne. Will he find Holland? He does. Is that a free kick to City? No. Paul Tierney says no. Holland is still down. Here's Fabio Vieira. Oh, and now Holland will be... Yeah, it's a head knock, I think. Let's have a look at this. Yeah. Yep, Holland is down. Hopefully he'll be okay, I think. John, who are you talking to? You talking to me about Instagram? Holland is getting a bit of treatment. Hello, Travis. Hello. Do you see any big upsets happening this weekend? I can see Accrington beating Leeds. I can see Accrington beating Leeds because Leeds have a tendency to go out to League One or League Two teams, I have noticed recently. apart from that, I can't really think of it many. Can't really think of many. If anyone thinks of any upsets that they think might happen in the chat, then please don't let me know. But yeah, I think Accrington will beat Leeds. I know Nate, I think maybe still in the chat, but Walsall, Leicester, that could be a potential banana skin. That could be a potential banana skin. Leicester will win, might be an upset considering their current form. Yeah, that is true. That is very, very true. Walsall to beat Leicester, says Shane. Interesting. Very interesting. 30 minutes have gone in this game, and it is still 0-0. Holland is going off the side here. I think it'll be okay. So I think Arsenal are going to give the ball back to. Or is it a drop ball? Yeah. Here is Rodri now for Manchester City. Grealish. We've gone underway again. Grealish now to Rodri. Ooh, that was a bit interesting thing. Would love to see Shane. Going to be hard to top that Darvel one. Oh, Darvel beating Aberdeen was fantastic. It really was. Nate says he's laughing a wee bit. Holland is back on the pitch. Arsenal have got the ball. Here is Granit Xhaka now for Arsenal. Free kick to Arsenal is taking it quickly. Here is Landry Trossard. And another throw to Arsenal. And here is Eddie Nketiah now for Arsenal up against the Conji. That's nice. Oh, Xhaka unlucky. That's good play from Manchester City, actually. Stones now to Grealish, back to Ortega. Ortega downfield, trying to find Mahrez. Kieran Tierney's managed to win that. Here's Trossard. Trossard again. Ball to the box! Ooh, Saka. There's a Nketiah, in fact. That's a chance. A good, again, comes down this left-hand side, as we keep saying. Trossard into the box, and then Nketiah got in front of his man. It's a difficult angle to try and get that in the back of the net, but good effort from Nketiah. Accrington Stanley is a Norwegian fan club for some odd reason. Interesting, Hella. Very interesting. I watched that Darvel Aberdeen match on BBC Sport. One upset that was. Proper cup tie. It was fantastic. I think the only surprising thing out of that game, James, was that Jim Goodwin actually survived as Aberdeen manager. I'm quite surprised he's still there, to be honest. So 33 minutes gone. City 0, Arsenal 0. Conji back to Ortega. Ortega finds Mahrez. Mahrez now to Stones. Now to Akonji. Akonji. Here's Holland now. And Holland plays it out of play. Is it a university town? Could be from studying days. That is possible, Hella. That is very, very possible. That is very, very possible. So 34 minutes gone, about 11 minutes to go until half time, and there probably will be a bit of stoppages because obviously Holland did get whacked in the back of the head. That did take about 2 minutes, so might be a couple of minutes of stoppages at least. And handball by Nketiah. It'll be a free kick to Manchester City. Given the frequency of which we pick up injuries, maybe better if we don't advance, says Nate. Interesting. Very, very interesting. There's Ortega. Plays it to Rodri. Now Grealish having a run at Tomiyasu. He's done really well, Jack Grealish. Tries to find Holland, but again, that battle again, Holden against Holland, and Holden is definitely keeping grips to the big Norwegian. Here is Ake now for Manchester City. De Bruyne. Ake. Here is Grealish. Now Ake again. De Bruyne. Trying to look for a free kick. Saka has been fouled, and that'll be a free kick to Arsenal. De Bruyne is not too happy about that decision. Bruyne thought he was followed by Partey, and then Grealish just held off Saka, but free kick was given by referee Paul Tierney. So here come Arsenal now with Rob Holding to Gabriel. Gabriel downfield. John Stones. Now Trossard, who's managed to get the ball off Rico Lewis. Nketiah plays it to Gabriel. Gabriel Xhaka, lovely play. Here is Rob Holding. Now Tomiyasu. Now Saka. Now Vieira. Tomiyasu. Trying to find Tierney. He does find Tierney. Tierney. Oh. That's going to be a goal kick to Manchester City. Hello, Elevator and Escalator fan. Hope you are well. Guys, remember to get those likes up as well. Get those likes up. So it is 0-0, 37 minutes gone. Ortega to take this goal kick for Manchester City. It is Rob Holding now. Saka, and that's out of play. It'll be a throw to Manchester City, which Ake will take. Here is Akonji now to Ortega. Here is Rodri now for Manchester City. That's a good play. Trying to find Holland again. Rob Holding has got the better of Holland so far. Although, oh, the ball's over the... Oh. Was that Holland or was it Gabriel? I'm not sure. Bit of a weird back pass from Tierney. Put Gabriel in trouble. Holland got to it, but it's gone over the bar and it's gone wide. Evening says Nate. Sup, Philip. Everyone is saying like that. I'm 30th like. Oh, fantastic. 30 likes. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. So here comes downfield now for all the way back to the Moreno and the goal for Manchester City. Trossard. Unlucky Trossard. Mahrez. Ooh, that's an interesting ball. Oh, Ortega's gone straight into Nketiah. They do like to play it from the back. Here's Trossard now for Arsenal. Rodri trying to hold him off. Mahrez has managed to get that back as well. And now here's De Bruyne now to try and get it clear. Gundogan. Grealish. Here's Holland now for Manchester City. Holland. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Rodri. Gundogan. De Bruyne, Grealish. Is he offside? Ball into the box, and it's gone away for a goal kick for Arsenal. It makes sense to me, Oliveira. It's a massive job he's got in his hands. Hello, Matt. No, say you're not playing a 3-2-4-1. No, definitely. Grealish is not playing as a false nine. Definitely not. Definitely not. No, definitely not. Definitely not. So, Arsenal have a goal kick. 40 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. I think Arsenal will probably be the happier of the two teams going into the half-time whistle. I don't think Pep will be too pleased with this City performance, let me just say. Hello, Brian. It has been a good watch, actually. I think Arsenal are shading it slightly at the moment. They've had more attempts on goal than Manchester City. I don't know, to be honest, Elevator. I don't know if Chelsea will face a point deduction or anything. First goal will be from playing out the back, see it coming. Yeah, I do as well, to be fair. I do as well. Here is Ortega now for Manchester City. Ortega downfield. He has found Holland this time. Here's Grealish. Holland has been fouled, and that is a yellow card for Rob Holding. Rob Holding has been booked. How has Holland been? Well, this battle between him and Rob Holding is getting interesting, but Holding got a little bit too much of Holland, so Holding's been given a yellow card. So it's interesting. But apart from that, Holland has been quite isolated, I would say. Arsenal have done really well to sort of hold him off. Here's Vieira now. Oh, offside, I think. That's going to be offside. As the ball was played towards Trossard, but it's going to be offside for Manchester City, and it'll be a free kick to City. That formation is what displayed on the BBC Sport app. No, definitely. Grealish is definitely not a false nine, Matt. Definitely not. Definitely not. I voted Arsenal in the poll. Oh yeah, that poll's still going on, yeah. That poll is still going on. I'm not so sure that was offside, you know. Here is John Stones now for Manchester City. Here's Ortega. Ortega and Turner have taken turns of trying to sort of play it out from the back. Here is Vieira now for Arsenal, but it's gone out of play for a throw, and Rico Lewis will take this throw on the right hand side. I like Matt Turner more than Aaron Ramsdale, says Matt. Give Forrest a deduction for all their signings. Yeah. They want Keylor Navas now, chat. They want Keylor Navas, which is very interesting. Here is Ake now for Manchester City. Rodri. Rodri again. Here's Tomiyasu now. He's got the ball. Here's Nketiah. Oh, good play. Vieira and City will be able to get it away. Here is Rodri now, trying to find Mahrez. He has found Mahrez. No, he hasn't. It's going to go out for a throw. He's going to go. Holding got to watch himself now with a yellow. Holland may get a little more freedom now. I feel that way. Yeah, right now, say still fairest. Replay is least likely. So, in my opinion, first goal is crucial in these type of games. In my opinion, you concede first to a big team, it's basically over. Yeah, definitely. Did you hear about King Charles III went to the dentist? And, oh, I need to get. Oh, dear. Hope they get Navas. We were linked with him. No. Yeah, Navas is an interesting one. Very interesting signing, actually. I'm guessing that Dean Henderson's injured then. Because that'd be the only reason why Forest would want to go for a goalkeeper like Keylor Navas. Wayne Hennessy doesn't strike me as a number one at the moment. Here's Trossard now. Has he played out of play? No, he hasn't. Still Trossard. Oh, doubled them up on Trossard there. Did Mahrez and Stones. And Stones is down now. 2 minutes of added time at the end of this half. Chat, 2 minutes. Remember to get those likes up, people. Remember to get those likes up. Evening, Chris. Hope you're well, mate. What did you think of Duncan Ferguson choosing to fight relegation at Forest Green? Interesting. Interesting appointment, but one that I rather like. Because I think it's a good first job to go into. Poor Kolo Toure, of course, he got sacked by Wigan after 2 months in charge. But I think he'll do all right. Stones is struggling at the moment. Evening, Chris. Duncan, yeah, that's right. Forest only have 49 players, need to round it up. Hey, Stones hamstring. It looks like it. It looks like he has done his hamstring. Laporte, Ruben Diaz are both warming up, so you'd imagine it'd be one of those changes. My farmer friend said he had 49 sheep. Would I help him round them up? Sure, I said 50. If Arsenal score first, it's an interesting game. It's one of 3 things will happen. City will still play fine football and still destroy them, or they get an equaliser but can't break them down, or Arsenal just hold on. Let's have a look at this. Ooh. Yeah, it's when he stretches. It's when he stretches for the ball. He felt something. I'm happy for Duncan Ferguson finally in management. Didn't see him going to Forest. Green coming at all, but I wish him all the very, very best. Hamstring problems never ended for Stones. It's so unfortunate for John Stones. To me, Duncan Ferguson choosing Forest Green over Everton is blasphemous. Interesting. I'm not sure Stones is going to be able to continue. Nope, he isn't. It is going to be Aymeric Laporte, who is coming on from Manchester City. So that's a big blow to lose John Stones, who has been very, very good recently for Manchester City. But Laporte, still a very good defender. Still a very, very good defender. But I actually think that John Stones is probably Manchester City's best defender, if we're being honest with ourselves. Manchester City give the ball back to Arsenal. So here comes Gabriel now for Arsenal. Gabriel back to Rob Holding, who is on a yellow card. The only yellow card of the game shown so far is to Rob Holding. Here is Xhaka now. Lovely play. Here's Tierney. Rico Lewis has played out for a throw. And I think we'll see the sub come on now. And it is Laporte for Stones. So the first change of the match. Laporte on for the stricken John Stones. Good luck to pull this weekend. I'm worried about Artai. Got to go do a show. Big up, hug me, Douglas. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, guys, and like the video. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. How many likes are we on, people? I know we were on 30 a wee minute ago. But yeah, if someone could tell me how many likes we're on, that would be fabulous. So Kieran Tierney now with this throw for Arsenal. We are into, I think it's 3 minutes of added time. We are obviously into added time, but there's going to be obviously more added time because obviously John Stones' injury, but that's not going to trouble Ortega. 31 likes, James. That's good. That is very, very good. Let's get the likes up to at least 35 or at least 40. That would be a good wee thing to do that. So still into added time in the end of this first half. City 0, Arsenal 0. We're taking over this goal kick, and I imagine that probably will be it for half time. And it is half time. It is half time. Manchester City 0, Arsenal 0. Decent first half. I'd have to say. Grealish and MCIARS have looked pretty dangerous for City, but Trossard looks the dangerous player for Arsenal, and Saka down the right hand side as well for Arsenal looks very very good. So aye, 0-0 half time. Fair result so far, I'd say. I mean, Ortega has had really the only save to make. I don't think Matt Turner's had a save to make yet. De Bruyne had one that curled just wide. Um, yes, it's both keepers are doing well. Both keepers are definitely doing well. Decent first half for a 0-0, definitely. Fair result so far. I would absolutely agree with that. Chaucer looks top class. Yep. Phillips says, good on Big Dunk going to Forest Green as he only got the caretaker manager at Everton at any one time, but they never gave him the job as a full-time manager. Exactly. Exactly. He's doing. He will do a good job there. Not sure who his first game is against though. But if Forest Green want to try and survive League One, they've got a good. I think Duncan Ferguson will be a good manager for them. I think he will be. For me, I think Arsenal have kind of shaded it a little bit. I think they've been the better team. I think they have been the better team slightly, but we know that City can do that in the second half. So, Nate, I'm also sure. I'd say Arsenal at this minute in time. I would say Arsenal potentially. Um, but you never know. You never know. Pretty even game, but Arsenal edged it for me. Thought I worry for them playing out the back. Yeah, do you know what? Matt Turner, I'm not so sure he is a goalkeeper that you can sort of rely on, sort of playing out from the back. But he's done all right. He has done all right. He has done all right. That is definitely a thing. Anyway, so I am going to get a drink. Because obviously we need to obviously keep hydrated throughout these watch alongs. But I'll be back in a minute. Go and chat amongst yourselves, and I shall see you very well in about 2 minutes. So I'll see you then. All right. James says they're our way to Shrewsbury Forest Green. I've got. Ooh, that's an interesting game actually. Very interesting game. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. See you then. I'm back. I think this is going to finish Manchester City 1, Arsenal 2. Ooh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Let me just check the poll that is obviously I've been had going throughout this game. So let me just check that. Excuse me. Have a wee look. Let's just check this. Hopefully. Interesting. So 54% are saying Man City to win. 10% are saying draw, and 36% are saying Arsenal. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Thanks to everyone who has voted. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Appreciate everyone tuning in. And so, yeah. Definitely. Breaking news. Ooh. Croatian manager Zlatko Dalic has just received an offer from Ajax to be their next manager. Ooh, interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me see what Nate's saying. Just do that. Would you have thought Xhaka would still be at Arsenal today after getting booed off a couple of years ago? No, definitely not. But that's what I've been saying, Nate. He's definitely one of their more improved players this season. Definitely for me. He has been very, very good, Xhaka. It has to be said. He has been very, very good. Yeah, for me, I think he is. I think he has been very, very good, Xhaka. So yeah, I think. Am I surprised he is still at City? City, jeez, Arsenal. Yeah, I am a little bit, but fair play to him. You know, he has played his part. He has played his part. Scored some important goals as well as Xhaka. Wow, that is interesting news. That is very interesting news. Thank you for that, Nicola, because I know obviously you are Serbian, aren't you? So that's obviously going to go through the Serbian football as well. Who do you think will finish top four? Any chance Liverpool can get back in the top four? It's going to be tricky. Let me just say that, but no in particular order. Arsenal, City, United. Do I think Newcastle? Or do I say Spurs? I'm going to say. I mean, obviously, I would like to hope that we could maybe get top four, but it's looking very, very unlikely at the moment. I would say Arsenal, City, whichever order that happens, Newcastle, and then I think Manchester United. I think Man United will get the. I think Man United will get the top four, unfortunately. Nate says Liverpool can get healthy and make a late push. You never know. Yep. You go Croatia's back-to-back World Cup semi-finals, so I'm not surprised. It's a very good appointment. Very good appointment, that. That is a very, very good appointment. Hello, Arpon. Hello. Please go and check out AD744 as well. Please go and check his channel out and give him a subscribe. Big up Douglas. Thank you very much, AD. Luis Diaz should be back, I would say, about mid-March, Elevator. I would say mid-March for Luis Diaz. I don't think the club are putting a timestamp on it. So I think you'll probably see Diaz probably coming in, I would say mid-March. Probably Man United. That'd be my guess. But again, I don't want him rushed back. I do not want him rushed back. Arsenal, City, Man United, Newcastle get top four for me as well. If Liverpool do not pick up form at all, same with Chelsea to catch top four, then both sides have got to win the Champions League. Yeah. I know, and it is in Istanbul this summer. Yeah, it is. It is in Istanbul. Let's just check the two benches again. Obviously the teams are going across the bottom of your screen, but just obviously just to sort of remind people who are on the bench. It will come, honestly. I have done this in just a winner. So obviously there is one change for Manchester City. Obviously Laporte is on for the stricken John Stones. But here are the subs. So say you've got Ederson, Walker. Obviously Laporte is on for John Stones. Ruben Diaz, Calvin Phillips, Cancelo, Alvarez, Bernardo, and Palmer, of course. And then for Arsenal, we've got Ramsdale, White, Zinchenko, Saliba, Kiwior. Might see Kiwior potentially for Rob Holding as well. Lokonga, Odegaard, Marquinhos, might see him as well, and obviously Martinelli as well. So that is the subs bench for both sides. It's a sub bench for both sides, and of course it is goalless in the game as well. I keep thinking Newcastle's form will falter, but Howe has really done a great job there, and I don't know if it will. Yeah, I'm not sure 40 million on Anthony Gordon is the answer, though. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that move. Let me just say that I am not sure about that move. No, I don't see it. I don't know why, but it's not really coming to me as a good signing. Maybe it's because I don't rate Anthony Gordon. I never have, to be honest. Nah, not for me. And the last player I would ever want to join Liverpool is Mason Mount, because I think that rumor is just laughable. To be honest with you, he's had one decent season, and yet people think he's getting linked with us. Nah, no thanks. No thanks. And in all honesty, if he's wanting 300k a week at Chelsea, he ain't getting that at Liverpool. I can tell you that for a fact. He will not get that at Liverpool. Definitely not. So Man United Reading is on ITV4, Brighton against Liverpool on ITV1 on Sunday, and Derby County against West Ham on Monday. I'm not sure when the draw is for the next round. I think it's Sunday, but I could be wrong about that. Could be completely wrong about that. I don't think Gordon is what Newcastle need either, but I'll happily accept 40 million. Should have sold him in the summer, though. Yeah. Yeah, you should have. You should have. You would have got 60 million for from Chelsea. But I think they're kind of glad that they're not spending that amount of money on Gordon. In all honesty. So the two teams are coming back out. Arsenal are coming back out, and it looks like there are no changes from Mikel Arteta. Oh, actually, I am wrong. 23. That's Lokonga. Lokonga's coming on. Is it for Partey? I think there is a change coming for Arsenal. I don't see Thomas Partey, so I think Lokonga is on for Thomas Partey. So there is one change, I think, at half-time for Arsenal. The scary dream last night was that Klopp got sacked. Wow. Buy Yuri from us so he doesn't leave on a free in the summer. You need a midfielder, right? We do need a midfielder, yeah. I don't think we'll get Yuri Tillemans, though. I don't see us making a move for him, Nate, to be honest. So yeah, it looks like Albert Sambi Lokonga is coming on for Thomas Partey. So I wonder if that is. I wonder if Partey's maybe picked up an injury. You'd obviously hope not, but it certainly looks like Lokonga is definitely making making his entrance. Yeah, Lokonga on for Thomas Partey chat. What do we make of that? What do we make of that? Nope. And William Saliba is also on for Arsenal as well. So 2 changes for Arsenal. So Lokonga and Saliba are both on for Partey and Holding. So one is obviously for Holding not to get sent off, and the other one, I wonder if Partey's maybe picked up an injury. Or maybe it's tactical from Arteta. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Can Newcastle win the EFL Cup this season? They'll probably be in the final versus Man United. Hopefully. Hopefully they do. To be honest, we are back underway. Manchester City getting us kicked off again. No other changes, I don't think, from City. So here's Holland now for De Bruyne, trying to find Jack Grealish. And I think Tomiyasu will be able to play that out. Is that a corner? No, goal kick for Arsenal. Goal kick. I think Xhaka has been Arsenal's best player this season. See, that's very debatable. I would say Odegaard has been slightly better. But Xhaka has definitely got a claim there, to be honest. It would be a blow for Arsenal if Thomas Partey's picked up an injury, but it could be tactical for all we know. Yeah. Xhaka or Saka. Yeah, that is very true. That is very, very true. So here comes the ball up from the back. Tierney's played that forward. It goes to William Saliba. It's back to Saliba from Matt Turner. Holland trying to get the ball off him. Tomiyasu up against Jack Grealish. And it's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. Here is Turner now for Arsenal. Downfield trying to find Saka. And it's a throw to Arsenal. Tomiyasu now for Arsenal. Now to Saliba. Here is Turner. Trying to find Trossard. He finds Tierney. Here is Trossard now. Trying to find Tierney. Rico Lewis does well to defend against Tierney. But Tierney's won it, I think. It's a throw to Arsenal again. Thrown to Arsenal again. So here's Kieran Tierney now with the throw for Arsenal. Here's Saliba now. Trying to find Nketiah. I think he was just offside there. There's Mahrez. Mahrez Gundogan. Here's Ake. Grealish. Grealish has been fouled, is it? Yeah. Free kick to Manchester City. Odegaard too, yeah, definitely. Nate says, gonna go. Good stream and good luck to Liverpool. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate it. Good luck to Leicester tomorrow. Good luck to Leicester. Here is Ortega now. Tomiyasu straight to Matt Turner. That was very good play by the Japanese right back there for Arsenal. There's Fabio Vieira. Now to Saliba. Now to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu downfield. Oh, that's good play from Nketiah. Here is Rodri. There's Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis now for Manchester City. Akonji. 49 minutes gone. Manchester City 0. Arsenal 0. Here is Ortega. Ortega back to Rodri. Ortega again. Ortega downfield trying to find Holland. Good defending from Saliba. Tierney's done well. Here's Fabio Vieira. Now to Gabriel. Gabriel finds Vieira. Vieira has been fouled by Mahrez. It'll be a free kick to Arsenal. Here come Arsenal again. Here's Saliba. Saliba. Now to Gabriel. That's good play. Akonji. There's Tierney now to Trossard. Is up against Akonji. Here's Xhaka. Now Lokonga. Oh, it's given away. Here's De Bruyne. Here's a chance for City potentially. Oh, well done, Tomiyasu. Very good defending there. Done really well against Holland there. Here is Tomiyasu again. Gabriel. Gabriel plays it downfield. Oh, and Nketiah trying to jump, but trying to get the ball. There's Gundogan. Here is Holland again. Good defending from Arsenal. Here is Ake. Here's Grealish. Jack Grealish. Here is Gundogan. Now to De Bruyne. De Bruyne again. Cross into the box. Turner with a punch away. Mahrez. Rico Lewis. Here is Mahrez. Mahrez. Now to Laporte. Now to Rodri. City enjoying a bit of possession at the moment. Here is Rico Lewis. Now to De Bruyne. Now to Mahrez. Mahrez. Here's Rico Lewis. Oh, he's tried to play across goal, but it's gone out of play for a goal kick. I think the Gordon signing makes sense if you believe Newcastle are going to spend with the likes of PSG and Chelsea in the near future. Possibly. He's 21 in English, so it helps with the homegrown rule, and he helps on the pitch. It's a bonus. Yeah, I'm just a little bit skeptical at the price, to be honest, Travis. Bit skeptical. Arsenal have got a goal kick here for Matt Turner. Turner downfield. Here is Gundogan now to Holland. That's going to be out of play. Fabio Vieira, I think, is definitely struggling. Hello, Chris Welsh. Hope you're good. Just got on from work. No problem, Chris. Hope you are well, my friend. Hope work went well for you. Who are Carlisle playing tomorrow, Chris? Oh, Turner's down now for Arsenal. Matt Turner is down. He's feeling his shoulder, I think. Let's have a look at this. Oh, but that punch. Aye. Yeah, that didn't look a very good punch from Matt Turner there, but yeah, his shoulder's definitely getting into place anyway. 40 mil for Gordon, I'll get my boots. Away to bomb the league, Rochdale. Ooh, interesting. Keep in the likes and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no. So Matt Turner looks like he'll be okay to continue, but does look a bit gingerly. He is moving his right arm very well. Looks like Kyle Walker might be coming on for Man City. Pep's speaking to Kyle Walker. I wonder if this is maybe for young Rico Lewis. I'm not so sure, but Rico Lewis has done okay in all things considered. Ortega now for Manchester City. Downfield. Here is Holland. Here is Grealish now. Mahrez. Mahrez have a go at Gabriel. Here's De Bruyne. Oh, good save by Turner. Manages to clear that away. Very, very good play there from the American goalkeeper. It is De Bruyne now for Manchester City. Akonji, Mahrez, Laporte. That's Mahrez now. Now to Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis. Here is Rodri. Here is Mahrez now. Mahrez. Mahrez up against Trossard. Mahrez crosses it. And whoa, Holland has collided with Matt Turner, and the two of them both have a wee hug there, which is nice to see. But it's another wee chance there. Mahrez plays to De Bruyne, and to be fair to Matt Turner, he does well because he clears it away from danger. And very, very good play from the American goalkeeper. Chris Rush, I believe that's what they call proper football. Yeah. No easy games, League Two. Don't matter. They're bottom of the league. I'm confident, of course, but bottom can beat top. Yeah, definitely. 45 million for Ken for Barbie. I'm laughing at my Everton Arrow Rangers Uber straight away. Yeah. So you're going to make two changes as well. Tomiyasu has played that forward. Here's Gabriel. Tried to find Trossard. But so far, I think if you're an Arsenal supporter, I think you'd be happy with this. City have not really had a shot at goal. Apart from obviously like the De Bruyne sort of effort that was sort of like wide. Haven't really had an effort. Oh, Trossard's been adjudged to have fouled Akonji there. I think Dyche is right for sensible choice for Everton. By the way, I predicted it on the start of the season. I do know that, yes. My brother just texted saying, so we are close to selling Claire Balding to Newcastle. That is very, very true. Mahrez is coming off. Interesting. Mahrez off. Mahrez off and Rico Lewis off as well. And Kyle Walker and Julian Alvarez both coming on. Interesting. Matt Turner soon to be Premier League champion is something you'd love to see. Being bottom in League Two is a nightmare scenario. Real drama there. If you go non-league, you might never come back. Yep, absolutely. I can think of a few teams actually that are actually down there, Brian, in the National League. Wrexham's one of them, but you'd probably expect them to come back up. Darlington were one. They've been down there for a while. Offside flags up here. I think there was maybe an offside there. I'm all better now. I had my long-awaited rant about YouTubers and boxing. Nice, Chris. I'll need to have a wee look at that later, mate. I need to have a wee look at that later. Oh, Vieira! Oh, ball just bobbled in front of him there and had an opportunity. And Ketia did well. It's not a very good shot. Not a very good shot. I thought if you get relegated from League Two, you go down in the National League. Yes, you do. El Scousers in the building. Strange game. That's not what I expected to see. Thought City would be miles better. I think Arsenal have done well, to be honest. I think they have. It is. I think Lokonga was fouled by Rodri there. So it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Great chance wasted. It was a great chance wasted, yeah. Hope you're all having a great and wonderful, lovely evening tonight, all in chat. Yes, I'm pretty sure we all are, John. Yes, thank you. Here is Gabriel. And that is going to go to Kyle Walker now. Ortega. Now to Laporte. Almost 60 minutes gone. Half an hour to go. Still goalless, but anything can happen in this game. Xhaka now. Here is Kieran Tierney. Arsenal got a bit of space to come down the left-hand side. Here is Lokonga. Here is Tierney. Now to Gabriel. Gabriel now to Saliba. Saliba. Vieira. Here is Tomiyasu. Saliba again. Xhaka. Saliba. Plays it to Vieira, who has kept it in. Here's Tomiyasu. Lokonga again. Plays it to Gabriel. Aye, that's true. That is very true, Brian. Very true indeed. It is Gundogan now to Alvarez. Grealish. Gundogan. Oh, good play again from, I think, it was Trossard that time. Arsenal have not let City play. Fair play to them. Arteta has really got them well drilled. Really well drilled. Still 0-0 between Manchester City and Arsenal. It is Turner now for Arsenal. Now here's Saliba. Saliba. Oh, lovely play. Lokonga. Now to Tomiyasu. Saliba. Saliba. Lovely ball. Ake. Vieira's got that back. Lokonga. Here's a chance. Oh, Saka. Nketiah. He's kept that in play as Tomiyasu. Lokonga, now Vieira. Vieira again. Now to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu. Saliba. Here is Lokonga. Here's Vieira. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Years in the past season would be 3-0, 4-0 City by this point. Yep. PSV City make bid to sign Jared Brandwaite on a permanent deal from Everton. Obviously signed for Everton from Carlisle, so we have a sell-on clause for him. Any thoughts or plans about going to Euro 2024? Not so far, Matt, to be honest. I know it's in Germany. That'd be quite good, actually. That'd be amazing to go to, but I'm not sure yet, actually. Here is Alvarez now for Manchester City. Alvarez. Gabriel's done really well again. That's going to go out of play for a throw. Anybody look at the Prem stats later? Liverpool second in shots, third shots on target, but fifth in keeper saves. Compare that to Arsenal 18th and City 20th. Interesting. Whenever both Pep and Arteta met in the FA Cup recently, Arteta has got the better of him. Yep. My early prediction for Euro 2024, I'm saying Germany win it. He's done well at PSV, Chris. I would have given him more of a chance with us, but if the move was to happen, then I wish them the lad well. Yeah, Branthwaite, isn't it? Branthwaite at PSV. Here is Alvarez. Shots! Oh, it's off the post! Oh! Here's Grealish now for City. Ake! It's 1-0 City! Lovely play. Down the left-hand side. Alvarez has a shot, hits the post. Grealish cuts it back to Ake, and Ake curls a lovely right-footed shot into the bottom corner. It is 1-0 to the team That is second in the Premier League at the moment. It is Man City 1, Arsenal 0. Unlikely goal scorer, has to be said. But lovely finish from Ake. Man City 1, Arsenal 0. Nathan Ake. I don't think Ederson has had much to do. When he has, he's messed up. Arsenal's resistance finally broken. For real, who? Yeah, it is a goal. Yep, Man City 1, Arsenal 0. I'll just be back in a wee minute as well. So there we are, 1-0 to Manchester City, and Arsenal are bringing on, well, Trossard's coming off. I think he's had a good game, Trossard. He has had a good game. Trossard's off. Martinelli's coming on. Zinchenko's coming on for Tierney as well. So Zinchenko's on against his former club. Martinelli's on as well. And we're back underway. City lead 1-0. Here's Tomiyasu now for Arsenal. Now Saka. Tomiyasu. Says for Sean target. Possibly, yeah. It possibly was. Here is Zinchenko. Xhaka, ball into the box. Oh, Nketiah. Oh! I think it's a corner. I think it's going to be a corner to Arsenal. Lovely ball from Xhaka. I just think Laporte got the slightest of touches there to take it away from Nketiah. And it's not even a corner. Oh, it is a corner. There's a corner. Calvary coming on for Arsenal. Yep. Certainly is. Saka to take this corner for Arsenal. The league leaders are behind. Here is Saka. Corner into the box. Oh, it's too easy for Ortega. Very easy for Ortega. There's a fair chance I'll go. Tickets for England will be more of a challenge. I might be living in Berlin by then. Otherwise, I'll stay in Munich. Interesting. Calvary coming on for Arsenal. Yep. Damn it. I wanted Arsenal to win now. Their best hope is taking us to a replay. Oh, I don't think Aki would be a City player by this point. Bournemouth were relegated in the 1920 season. Thanks to Sheffield United, disallowed goal versus Villa. Got Bournemouth relegated and won City. Yeah, exactly. The league last season. Yep, definitely. Definitely, chat. Yep, definitely. It is Zinchenko now for Arsenal. Here is Saka. That's lovely play now. Tomiyasu. Saka trying to stay onside. He has stayed onside. Here is Saka. Still Saka. Lovely play to Martinelli. Martinelli crosses into the box, headed away by Laporte. Very good defending there. Here's Vieira. Vieira, now Saka. Tomiyasu, ball into the box. Oh, and Nketiah brought it down, but just couldn't get the vital touch. And De Bruyne's got it there, yes. Arsenal get it back. Here is Martinelli. Oh, Zinchenko's just nutmegged Holland. Lovely. Here is Vieira now for Arsenal. Here is Gabriel. Zinchenko. Zinchenko now for Arsenal. Here is Xhaka. Martinelli. Zinchenko now. Zinchenko, still Zinchenko. Here is Xhaka. Xhaka, ball into the box, trying to find Saka, but Jack Grealish was there to clear it. Here is Lokonga. Martinelli, Xhaka. Here's Martinelli. Oh, he's just strayed offside. He'll be disappointed with that. It'd be good to see Tomiyasu reclaim his place in the main 11. Yeah, Ben White's been playing there recently. Been player there for most of the season, to be fair. But I think Tomiyasu's more of a right back than he is. Oh, Turner out there very, very well. Holland's, to be fair to Arsenal, they have defended very well against Erling Haaland. Holland's looked a bit isolated tonight. He's looked a bit isolated. It is Zinchenko now for Arsenal. Still feels weird saying he plays for Arsenal, Zinchenko. Usually I'd still think he'd play for City. Here is Saka now. It is Grealish. Holland now. Man City could be in again. Here's De Bruyne. Rodri. Gundogan. Ake. Gundogan. Here is Rodri. Akonji. Akonji again. Stizzy. And there's Ake. Laporte. John, the score's there. Score's there. I've put it on the screen. Here is Saliba now. Gabriel plays it to Zinchenko. Arsenal have 19 minutes to get back into this, otherwise they'll be going out of the FA Cup. Here is Martinelli now for Arsenal. Martinelli. Here is Zinchenko. Zinchenko now to Saliba. Gabriel. Here is Lokonga. Lokonga, lovely ball. Out to Saka. Saka, he manages to get it. He can have a run at Ake, who is the currently goal scorer. Ooh, Saka unlucky. Nearly got that ball in front of Nketiah there. That would have been very, very costly for Man City. Here is De Bruyne now. Rodri. Back to Kyle Walker. Back to Akonji. Back to Laporte. Here is Ortega. Laporte. Laporte. Now to Ake. Laporte again. I'm going to go back to Moreno, I think. Yeah, back to Ortega. Still, Man City 1, Arsenal 0. That goal from Nathan Ake is the difference between the two sides at the moment. Here is Alvarez now for De Bruyne, now to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker back to Laporte. Laporte downfield trying to find Haaland. Again, it's Saliba again, and Turner comes out and plays it into Rosed. So I'll say this because Serbia never qualified for the Euros. Oh, Serbia qualified for the Euros. They've been also unlucky to lose in World Cups, deserve a Euro place. Zinchenko has proven to be a smart signing for Arsenal. That's really Liverpool fan knows we should have won the league last season. Odegaard's on for Arsenal. Odegaard is on for Saka. Interesting. And Bernardo Silva is coming on. And Kevin De Bruyne is coming off. So I think that's both City and Arsenal now made their 5 subs. So we've got Lokonga, Zinchenko, Martinelli, Saliba. Oh, maybe Arsenal maybe have one, maybe one more. I think City made all their 5 because obviously Laporte came on for Stones. Alvarez has come on. Bernardo Silva's come on as well. Kyle Walker's came on. Well, maybe they've got one more. Maybe both teams have got one more, or maybe I just can't count. That's a possibility. Guys, there's 11 of you in the chat. Please do remember to hit that like button. It does help the algorithms. Here is Grealish. Okay. It's going to be a throw to City. 15 minutes to go. Man City 1, Arsenal 0. AC Milan 7 years for Champions League. They haven't won it since 2007. I know it's mental, actually. Do any of the current Arsenal players get into the Invisibles? Definitely not a goalkeeper, right back. Or MCIARS stays in. Does yeah? I don't know, to be honest. I don't think anyone does, to be honest. Free kick to City. Jack Grealish fouled. Port going to take this free kick, or is it Ake? Ake. All the way back to Ortega. They shouldn't have won it in 2007. We threw that away in Athens. Yes, we did. Can Liverpool knock Real Madrid out? Never say never. Here is Alvarez now, or Bernardo Silva, I should say. And a throw-in, is it? Or is it a free kick to City? Xhaka has fouled, I think, his man, so it might be a free kick to City. Yeah, it is a free kick to City. There's a free kick. It is Grealish. Grealish for the free kick. Going into the box. Rodri tried to jump there. Alvarez. Well, back into the box. Punch away by Turner, which was a very good punch in the end. Arsenal got it back. Zinchenko. Gabriel. Zinchenko again. Plays it to Bernardo Silva. Here's Laporte now for Manchester City. 33 likes. That's good, John. Very good. Very good indeed. Here is Laporte. Laporte for Man City. Laporte. Here is Ortega. Downfield trying to find Bernardo Silva. Here's Alvarez. Good play. Throw into Manchester City. For real, we should have won it in 2007. We never deserved to win in 2005. Well, we deserved it, but I have no idea how we won. Yeah. Definitely. Conji. Rodri. Rodri again. Back to Grealish. 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 Probably play Rodri. Oh, Zinchenko. Akonji. That's going to be a foul, I think. Yeah. Or no, actually, play on from the referee there. Paul Tierney saying play on. Here's Ortega downfield trying to find Holland. Here's Xhaka now for Arsenal. Martinelli. 10 minutes to go, maybe plus stoppages. 1-0 to Manchester City, thanks to that lovely strike in the bottom corner from Nathan Ake. Kyle Walker straight back to Ortega. There's Ortega back to Rodri. There's Laporte. And that's going to go back to Saliba. There's Xhaka. Rodri. Here's Holland. Holland with a chance to try and make it to Grealish. Grealish still. 10 minutes to go. Plus whatever stoppages are playing. Okay, without us saying any quality. Here's Alvarez. Oh, saved by Matt Turner. I'm afraid without us signing any quality midfielders by the time the window closes, I don't think we will, to be honest. I don't think we can. Hopefully I'm wrong. Luca's not going to be very happy if Arsenal get knocked out. Yeah, I know. I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky and sign someone like a Saicedo. Arthur still baffles me, by the way. Yeah, it does. Definitely does. Here is Odegaard now for Arsenal. Here is Xhaka. Zinchenko now for Arsenal. There's Martinelli, Xhaka, Lokonga. Conga trying to find Vieira. He has found Vieira. There's Saliba, Gabriel. Back to Zinchenko. Back to Martinelli. Gabriel again. Xhaka. Gabriel. Lokonga. Lokonga. Here is Martinelli. Martinelli trying to find Nketiah. City managed to get that away. I've not activated memberships, John. I don't think I will be for the time being. I won't be at the moment. Game's definitely swung City's way. Can't see Arsenal getting back into this. Yeah, that goal is taking the stuffing out of Arsenal. It is Zinchenko. Zinchenko still for Arsenal. Here's Lokonga. Lokonga now to Vieira. Vieira. Tomiyasu. It is Saliba. That'll be a miracle we sign Saicedo or some of that quality. Yeah. Certainly will be. Here is Odegaard. Vieira. Tomiyasu. Odegaard again. Now to Saliba. Nketiah. Zinchenko. It's going to be a corner, is it? Yep, corner to Arsenal. Corner kick to Arsenal. I'll work out to head out of the way for a corner kick to Arsenal. Gabriel, Xhaka, Saliba, Tomiyasu. Here's the corner kick. No, referee is wanting to. He's watching Walker and Xhaka. So corner kick's going to come in from Arsenal here. Corner kick. Ooh. Good try from Vieira. Here is Vieira. Oh, good defending from City. Going to be a corner kick again. Martinelli it was. I just pray we get rid of Naby and Chamberlain in the summer, sign reinforcements by Bellingham. Yeah, I'm hang on a minute. That's going to be a throw to Arsenal. I'm not so sure about the Brighton Ox rumours. I have heard something about that, but I'm not, at this stage in this transfer window, I can't see anybody leaving. Apart from that, Phillips, of course, but remains to be seen. That's out for a throw. So 5 minutes plus any stoppages. Man City 1, Arsenal 0. And that is going to be a throw to Arsenal. Here is Lokonga now for Arsenal. Now to Saliba. Lokonga. Martinelli. Lokonga again. Xhaka. Martinelli. Martinelli, Xhaka. Here is Zinchenko. Here is Saliba. Saliba again. Vieira. Tomiyasu. I've heard rumours of sell to PSG. I ungodly hope not. Yeah, I have as well. Here is Lokonga for Arsenal. Gabriel Saliba. Saliba again. Gabriel. Now to Xhaka. Nketiah tries to get the head onto it. Xhaka, oh, lovely play. Oh, good goalkeeping from Ortega. I almost got Martinelli through. Good goalkeeping from Ortega there. In fact, he's offside. He was actually offside, Martinelli. It wouldn't have counted otherwise. Salah staying unless FSG want out of that contract to pinch even more money back. Yeah. Aye. Here is Saliba now for Arsenal. There's Odegaard. Oh, it's a lovely play. Here is Xhaka now. Zinchenko. Zinchenko still. Plays it to Martinelli. Martinelli's going to have a run at Kyle Walker. He's managed to get past him. Here's Martinelli. Oh! Oh, goes into Ortega's hands. Tell you what, Arsenal are getting closer and closer. There's that vital touch from Gundogan there. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. I have a list of every group's host cities. I'd be interested to hear your favourite group based on the venues. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, Ortega downfield. Grealish. Here is Rodri. Here is Kyle Walker. FSG, when they see a snack from a vending machine that costs 1 cent, FSG, that's way too expensive. Why they sell for that much? Yeah. That is very, very true. 88 minutes gone, 2 minutes plus. Whatever stoppages Paul Tierney plays. There hasn't been that many stoppages in the second half, has to be said. Ortega downfield, trying to find Erling Haaland. Again, Erling Haaland tonight has been very isolated. Arsenal have done really well to sort of contain him, and I think that's what's going to have to happen in the games that are coming up for Arsenal. It's when the Manchester City meet at the Emirates on the 15th of February. They'll have to be very careful with Haaland, but tonight they've really dealt with him really well. I've let him play. Oh, here comes Alvarez now. 89 minutes gone. Here is Gundogan. Now Rodri. Rodri again. Laporte. Ake. Grealish. Here is Laporte. 30 seconds plus stoppages left. Man City 1, Arsenal 0. No goals for Holland. What a flop. Hamburg, Dusseldorf, Berlin, Leipzig, Berlin, Dortmund, Frankfurt, Munich, Dusseldorf, Cologne, Frankfurt, Stuttgart, Wait, what's this? 4 minutes of stoppage time. 4 minutes of stoppage time. So, A, Munich, Cologne, Cologne, Stuttgart. Frankfurt, Stuttgart. B, Berlin, Dortmund, Hamburg, Gelsenkirchen, Dusseldorf, Leipzig. C, Gelsenkirchen, Stuttgart, Frankfurt, Munich, Cologne, Munich. Here is Ake now for Manchester City. Hamburg, Dusseldorf, Berlin, Leipzig, Berlin, Dortmund, Frankfurt, Munich, Dusseldorf, Cologne, Frankfurt, Stuttgart, Dortmund, Leipzig, Dortmund, Hamburg, Gelsenkirchen, Hamburg. Interesting. There's Grealish now. Ake. Laporte. Ortega. Ortega has done well, to be fair. He has done well this evening. Here's that's going to be a yellow card for Zinchenko. And a free kick to Manchester City. Vinicius Junior. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. Each letter represents to a group. Okay. That's the way of stopping Holland from scoring goals, which is easier said than done. Yeah. Fine margins game may just be a blessing for Arsenal's Prem desires this year. Yeah, I think so as well. If I'm in Berlin, I'd want Group D. If I'm in Group C, I'd like to play in. Yeah, I agree. Just showing the goal again. Lovely play. Lovely play from Ake. He's the match winner so far. So about 2 minutes to go. Been a good cup tie, actually. Oh, yellow card for Gundogan for time wasting. It's a cheap yellow card. Who's more likely to win, Man City or PSG? Ooh. I'd probably say I'm not sure, to be honest. Here is Bernardo Silva. Alvarez. He could finish it here. Here's Alvarez. Is he going to the corner? He is going to the corner. Here's Kyle Walker. That's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Ooh. Zinchenko out of play for a goal kick. Arsenal need to get the ball. They need to get the ball. They need to get the ball down the field. Here is Saliba. Saliba downfield, trying to find Nketiah. Oh, Vieira. Oh, free kicks given to Man City. Nketiah fouled Ake. I think if this is the Emirates, Arsenal will be winning 3-1 by now. City lucky to be winning. There's not been too much between the two. There's not been much between the two. In a very good cup tie, but I think City just have that sort of cutting edge. Even though Holland has been very isolated, I have to say. Here's Tomiyasu for Arsenal. We've played the 4 minutes. How much more is Paul Tierney going to play?
They are still playing. Akonji. Laporte. Oh, there's Bernardo Silva. Brilliant play from Bernardo Silva. Oh, Zinchenko's just fouled him. Shame that Arsenal all pumped up singing now they get to experience what we do, that bloody team just winning games. Yeah. Man City need 4 to 6 points in the league versus Arsenal. Even 4 might not be enough. Yeah. Feels that way, doesn't it? It does feel that way. City took their chance, Arsenal didn't. That's the difference. Yeah. Absolutely. They'll rue that Vieira miss, I think. They'll rue that Vieira miss. Ball is going out of play, and that is it. Man City beat Arsenal by 1-0. The winning goal from Nathan Ake is enough to send Manchester City through to the next round. But Arsenal, as we say, bigger fish to fry, but this could be a psychological advantage for Manchester City. So, see what happens. But yeah, good cup tie. Enjoyed that game. But we'll see what happens on 15th of February, won't we? We certainly will. Cheers, dogs. Need to go. Take care, mate. See you all soon. Yes, absolutely as well. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate everyone tuning in as well, because we'll obviously have to see what will happen this weekend in the FA Cup, of course. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate that. My opinion for Arsenal win the league: simply beat City at least once, take 2, 3, 4, 6 points from City. Simply just don't lose to them twice. When are your Euro qualifier table predictions? At least sometime before match day one. Not sure, actually. Not sure, Matt. I'll definitely do something soon. I'll definitely do something about that. But obviously, as I said, keep an eye out on the community tab as well. But guys, I'm going to rest my voice now. Enjoy the rest of the FA Cup. Whenever the draw might be, I might be live for that. And then obviously Tuesday, we will be doing sort of a deadline day stream. Not sure what time. Probably 7 to maybe 9. I'm not so sure, but I will let people know. I will definitely let people know. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, Ake goal is enough to send Manchester City through to the round of 16. And for that is all for me for tonight. And I shall see you all very, very soon. See you later. Bye-bye. Enjoy the FA Cup. See you later. Bye-bye. Good night.